Hello everyone! Do you want to develop resilience at work and in your life? If so, then stay tuned because today we're talking about how to develop resilience. This is Jimpanos, transformational career coach. I help and inspire professionals across the globe to find their passion at work and transform organizations through well-being. I'm accredited and certified by the largest coaches organization in the world, ICF, International Coaches Federation, and I'm the creator of the Find Your Passion method, a unique coaching tool that helps professionals across the globe to find their passion at work. And I have a vision. My vision is to inspire 3 billion people in 195 countries by 2060 to find their passion at work, because I really believe that everyone does deserve to be passionate at work. And part of this is, of course, building resilience, okay? Because you do need to be resilient enough if you do want to discover and pursue your passion and apply your passion at work. Feel free, of course, anytime to comment whether you agree or disagree. Feel free to hit that subscribe button if you want to have access to much more valuable content, and feel free, of course, to share this video with anyone you believe they might benefit from. So let's dive in right away. So how can you build resilience? Okay, so there are three, let's say, main milestones, pillars about resilience. Okay, and personally, from my experience and expertise, I have developed the RES model. So R stands for relationships, E for education, and S for systems. So you do need to establish the right relationships, okay, at work and your personal life. You do need to have the right education in terms of the skills and the mindset necessary for you to build resilience. And last but not least, you do need the right practices and habits to build resilience. So today we'll be going through just the education part and more precisely about the skills. Okay, so how can you develop resilience? Okay, remember, resilience is a skill. Okay, so that means that you need to practice on it, you need to work on it. Okay, it's not something that we inherit from our ancestors. No, it's all about working on that. So it's a skill. So it's teachable and trainable. Here are the 6 core skills that you need to develop if you want to develop resilience. So number 1 is adaptability. Number 2 is patience. Number 3 is persistence. Number 4 is self-belief. Number 5 is self-awareness. And number 6 is leadership skills. So let's start from the very first. So what does it mean, adaptability? Okay, so adaptability is your ability to respond to the outer and the inner world of yours. So that means your ability to adapt both to the external circumstances that you don't have control on, and your own emotional reactions and your own thoughts. Okay, so this is my definition for adaptability, and here's what you can do to start developing adaptability. So number 1 is remember, everyone has a plan until gets punched in the face. I know it's really mainstream as phrase, but it's true in terms of the plan. What I mean by that, I mean that don't feel disappointed if your plans don't work exactly as you want. Okay, because we tend to to want things right now and and under perfect circumstances. That doesn't work. Okay, there are things that you can't control. Okay, as external circumstances. Okay, so the thing is that you need to be aware of this, and once you're aware of that, you will understand that you don't have to make perfect. The best plan in for every goal of yours, personal or professional, is to just start out with one. Okay, that's it. Okay, just start with something. Okay, it's not about getting it perfect. Okay, what you can do on the other hand is always hold the big picture. Okay, so that is the big goal that you want to achieve. So if you want to get, for example, that degree of yours, or get that promotion. Okay, remember this big goal. So right now, how exactly are you going to achieve that? Sometimes it's not possible, but yes, have a plan, but don't get disappointed. Plans are to fail, to for you to create better ones. Okay, that's it. So this is adaptability. Number two, as I said, is patience. How can you develop patience? In two ways. First of all, always remember that it's not just about your present self, your instant gratification right now, but it's also about your future self. Okay, what's in the future? And remember, the more you think over the long term, okay, the more benefits you will have. Okay, and that applies to everything. Okay, applies to money, applies to health, applies to investments, to work, to personal relationships. It's all about investing. Okay, and thinking over the long term. Okay, so once you have a big goal, okay, remember the benefit and the happiness of your future self. Okay, and make sure you remind that to yourself every single day. This could be a great motive for yourself to make the sacrifices necessary right now, which is quite a struggle for us, due to our impatient human nature. And the second part is chunking down. So whatever is your goal, okay, break it into pieces, into smaller goals, okay, into sub goals, if you wish. So if your goal is like 2, 3, 4 years, goal, then break it down, okay, per year, per 6 months, per 3 months, okay, and then all the way down to easy daily tasks that you can do. Okay, in this way you will both remind yourself the big picture, and you will be feeling nice because you achieve something every single day towards your your breakthrough goal, your big goal. This is patience. Persistence. What can you do about persistence? How can you just stick to something? So 2 ways. First of all, you need to deal with your fear of getting rejected. Okay, I know it sounds hard, but you need to understand that the no doesn't mean necessarily no. Okay, when someone tells you no, doesn't mean no, not at all. Okay, most of the times for people it's not now. Okay, but even if it is not at all, okay, and not forever, go to the next person who can help you and support you on this. Okay, remember, the more no's you get, the closer you get to the yes. Okay, and this is how you can practice persistence. Okay, go for the no's and you will get the yes. Okay, and think it like a game. Okay, like a game to take as many no's as you can. And number 2 is you need to deal with your fear of failure as well. Okay, we don't want to fail. If we fail one time, we just feel bad about it. We feel that we disappoint, our friends, our parents, our surroundings. We are afraid of getting judged by others because we just had one failure. No, okay, and due to our human nature, we remember more our failures than our successes. Okay, so don't focus on the failure, just focus on the learning. So you have to fail first if you want to succeed. Okay, it's really important because you can't know everything, and actually very few things. Okay, so it's all about learning. Okay, only by learning you will actually build your persistence. Okay, because you will be learning more and more things, and more knowledge is more power to leverage it for your goals. So this is persistence. Number 4 is self-belief. Okay, you need to believe in yourself. Okay, and that means one thing: words matter. And that means that if you right now say to yourself, I can't do this, even if you don't actually believe that, but you say that, your subconscious mind registers exactly this, that you can't. And you don't help your brain to find the right solution. So what you can do instead is twice a day, once you wake up and before you go to bed, these are the best times for you to memorize things, is to say to yourself, okay, I can do X, I can do Z, okay, I can achieve this, I can achieve that, okay, and repeat that for like, at least 3 minutes, okay, and, your subconscious mind will just working on that to find the way, activating your reticular activating system to help you on on achieving the goals you want. So this is self-belief. And what about number 5, self-awareness? You need to be aware of what are your true values. Do you value most family, justice, adventure, fun? You need to be aware also of your life vision. Okay, what is your ideal situation in 20 years from now in every area of your life? Relationships, career, health, finances. Okay, and you need also to be aware of your purpose. What would you like to be remembered for? What would you like, to have as a legacy to this world? Okay, to find, meaning in your life. And this is just, a few things to build awareness. Another thing is passion. What are you most passionate about? Okay, what you could be doing 24/7. Okay, what makes you be in the flow? Okay, and of course you need to be aware of your interests. Okay, what are you curious about? What you like? What you don't? What you dislike, and your strengths and weaknesses. Okay, because you do need to know where are your blind spots and where are your strong, points for you to be able to know how you will be respond to every challenge that you will have to face in your life, and that's for sure. And last but not least, leadership skills. Okay, and that means take responsibility for your life. Stop blaming, stop complaining, and ask this question: what can I do right now to change that? Okay, to make this better, to improve. Okay, stop focusing on the problem, focus on the solution, and ask yourself this question. This leadership and this will help you develop resilience by taking full charge of your life and not being fragile and fully dependent on others. Okay, so these were the basic skills for you to develop resilience. If you did like this video, feel free to share this with anyone you believe they might benefit from. Give us a thumbs up here or to our Facebook page, jimpanoscoaching, and subscribe to our channel to have access to much more valuable content. Take care.